What up? What's up, you guys? And welcome to my presentation on the famous battle of the really big and green field, which is a real battle that everyone knows about. And this presentation is just really for all the people who just want to learn more about this important battle in our country's history, which is a real battle. We're gonna start it off with the general Alan J. Gublington, which is a real guy. He was a really skilled and smart military commander of the United States, which is obviously the best and biggest country in the world. And he was actually trained personally by George Washington, who is obviously famously the best military guy in the entire universe. So, and another thing about this guy is how much he really loved big and green fields, which is really important for this battle because it took place on a really big and green field, and he really wanted it. The next one is the cadet Victor V. Evil-Stabber, he was the really stinky and he smelled really bad, and he was a British guy. He was a military commander of the British, and he sucked, and he kicked puppies and stuff. He was actually wasn't even supposed to be a military commander. He was given the job by the king on accident, and actually he's never even fired a gun before, so he kind of sucked at his job, and he was evil, by the way. Did I mention that he kicked puppies and ate children? And by the way, he also hated fun, and he hated everything. He hated laughter and smiles. This is the battle. Sorry to cough. This is the battle scene. Obviously, on the left, or as actually the west side of things, which is the United States, and that's what they kind of look like in their camp. They were really well organized and kind of smart people who fired guns all the time. And on the eastern side, on the British side of the camp, they kind of just weren't really taking things all that seriously. They were drinking tea and smoking cigarettes and using guns as big sticks, and they didn't even know that you were supposed to shoot them. So really, really bad things. Also, they ate puppies for fun, and also they hated fun over in the British camp. So here's the casualties of the war. Oh, ooh, yikes! Yeah, that was I don't know if you saw that. That was a really awesome and intelligent animation of Evil-Stabber, who died to a big and strong American rifle, which was really good and lucky, and everyone was happy about that. Millions died on each side, and billions more were wounded, which is kind of speaks to the volume of how many people were fighting in this battle. Gublington led his army with intelligence and strength. Remember that he was basically George Washington's second in command. When George Washington's the best and biggest general in the entire army of the United States. And Evil-Stabber died like a little coward. He ran away from all the battles into the American camp on accident, and then a big strong American gun kicked his ass and beat him up, which was good. And after this battle, Britain, this was kind of the turning point in the American Revolutionary War, kind of the end point of it, because right after this horrific defeat, Britain officially recognized the United States as being a real country, which that was a really huge step. Speaking of the outcomes of this battle, we kind of feel the effect of this battle every single day. So even if you don't know much about it, it's important to understand this because it's a really important part of the United States history, which is, yeah, America only exists because of this battle, and it was really important and big and cool. And after the battle, as part of the treaty of the Big Green Field, Americans no longer have to drink the British the British tea, which is really gross and yucky. I actually hate British tea, so I'm really glad that we don't have to drink it every single day like we used to do. And every single country in the United States, I mean in the world, United States is basically the world. Every single country after this battle recognized that America is actually the biggest and best country in the entire world, which is really important. And now every single country fears our might, which is basically because of this battle. And America got to keep the big and green field, which is good. Alright, thank you for listening and learning about this important part of America's history. If you want more educational videos like this one, then you should check out my channel, because I always post helpful educational videos, because I love to teach kids more about the United States history, because the United States is pretty much the only country in the world. So if you are interested in learning more about big battles in the America's history, then you should really smash that subscribe button and maybe even hit the bell so that you don't even miss a single video. And also comment down below if you also love big green fields, because I love big green fields, and I'm so glad that we get to keep the big green field and that billions of British soldiers died. Alright, have a good one.